Get ready, new safe injection sites could be coming to a community near you. Canadian Health Minister Jane Philpott announced this week that she would be reducing the barriers to having more safe injection sites. The move comes as the country is experiencing a fentanyl crisis. Fentanyl is essentially synthetic heroin, but is far more likely to make you overdose or result in death. The problem got so bad earlier this year that we had to declare a public health emergency in BC when officials noticed a massive spike in overdose and deaths from the drug. And Alberta is facing a crisis right now. You can watch Sheila Gunn-Reid's video on that for more details. And while it's true that shooting up in the comfort of a safe injection site is undoubtedly safer and likely to have the tools and experience necessary to deal with overdoses and addicts, they also act as an anchor for the community, preventing any gentrification, and they actually fail to decrease drug usage. I know this because we have the first safe injection site here in Vancouver. It's called Insight, and it's on our notorious downtown east side. It opened in 2003, and the Insight location has always been controversial ever since. No drugs are provided on site, but according to early research from the Canadian Medical Association Journal, the site reduced public injections, neighborhood litter, and needle sharing. Lancet Medical Journal also determined the site reduced needle sharing. Now that is good. There is no doubt that reducing public injections optically looks better in the neighborhood, and needle sharing is the easiest way for users to end up with HIV, so those are good findings. But as I said before, these facilities act as an anchor, so choosing a location like the downtown east side does seem more reasonable. But Vancouver is unique in that our Skid Row is by far the worst in the country. And we are a port city, so our intravenous drug problem will always be an issue. But what about the rest of Canada? Could the minister's decision to reduce barriers mean a safe injection site is coming to your community? Well, maybe. Last year, the Conservative government passed the Respect for Communities Act, which required 26 criteria to be met before the government can approve a new safe injection site. Well, Minister Philpott has directed staff this week to look over those 26 criteria and remove or amend anything that poses an unnecessary barrier. Now that's concerning. Could that simply mean that she is willing to listen to activist groups as to where to build these new safe injection sites? Will we only see new sites in major cities like Toronto or Montreal? Or will we find applications for new sites across the country with little local consultation? Well, the Conservatives are already expressing concern, with critic Colin Carey saying, quote, "The Respect for Communities Act gives police, residents, and municipal leaders a say when it comes to opening an injection site in their community." There is no doubt that some action from the federal government is needed to deal with the fentanyl crisis. But approving safe injection sites across our country in numerous communities would only be enabling the cycle of drug use and addiction. So instead, why not target the criminal organizations that are synthesizing this drug and put them away with tough sentences? For the Rebel.media, I'm Christopher Wilson.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of the Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.